Let's stay a while longer on the issues of Galamsey. I have two of my colleagues, Beryl Addo and Anecha Abuaji, who were at the various press conferences to tell me more on what the issues were as they witnessed. So, Beryl, let me start with you. The TUC has been saying a lot of things and also issuing government with ultimatum on illegal mining and calling for government to halt all forms of illegal mining with immediate effect. What if government doesn't comply?
Well, for the TUC, has been the task for successive governments. They've taken on this task on and on, but it seems there's no end in sight. But for them, they're giving governments up to end of this month for them to heed to their grievances. If not, they will have a series of demonstrations and strikes across the country. And for them, they want government not to see that as making them unpopular, but rather they want to join forces with other organizations to end this menace, which has destroyed the forest reserves and our water bodies. And then they gave their immediate actions that they want government to do. They want government to set up a court that will prosecute perpetrators of this act. They want the government to deploy military personnel to those areas so that they could seize the mining equipment and all that. They want government to declare a state of emergency in line with the 1992 provisions in the 1992 Constitution to halt this devastating act. So, and then these are some of the things that they came up with. For them, the crisis has reached a level that calls for an action now.
Yes. Yeah. I agree with you. Let me ask Anecha to what her thoughts were from the press conference. I mean, the Media Coalition some time back led this campaign and we saw some improvement, but when we probably took a step back, we've seen the menace gone beyond the threshold we've all been expecting. So what necessitated the action this time around by the Media Coalition?
So they realized that with all the efforts they put in place, we still have people practicing this mining activity, which is destroying our natural resources as well as our environment. And what is important is our health, especially children involved. So it became so urgent for them to organize this press conference, bringing all civil society organizations and stakeholders to come together to voice out, to make government to know that he needs to put in place some measurement in order to curb this devastating problem Ghana is facing. It's been decades and still we are facing this problem. So some organizations, as my sister said, organized labor said, within September, if government don't come out with a very lasting measures in place, they're going to organize some series of demonstration. Prim Park also mentioned that they're going to do naming and shaming and other organizations. So we are all waiting that within this month, government must rise up to make sure that these illegal activities, which is being seen, especially in our rural areas, will come to a close.
I do agree with you. I mean, it's now gotten to the point where there's going to be a national call for the cessation of Galamsey activities. But I'm sure you have many more in your reports ahead. So we do hope that viewers would have more details in your reports at 7 p.m. Thank you so much for your time, Beryl and Anecha.
Thank you so much.